Yo, my man, are you a married guy?
Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? All right, here we are. I'm not going to do shout outs because I think people voted them down yesterday. Or maybe I will. Maybe I'll be defiant. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to, though, to be honest with you. There's something I want to talk about today. A little bit. I don't know how far I want to take it, but then we could talk about whatever, you know. Let me read this. Miss Can't Be Wrong, friendly reminder. Mods, please double check that everyone you're putting out back in the dumpster truly deserves to be there. Please pay attention. We have blocked a few. We've had a few great folks blocked lately. Yes, we have. Thank you for that, Miss Can't Be Wrong. There you go. There's Kellyanne. I don't think Kellyanne has done anything wrong, so she shouldn't be blocked. I heard she kept getting blocked. What did I almost say? Blacked? No, blocked. Hi, Matt. I'm hearing you had your shirt off, darling. Oh, Matt's here. Yeah. Matt got some attention last night, boy. My God. People are, some of these ladies here are loving Matt. Brian Bundles, what's up? Kellyanne is great. Oh, good. Then I want to make sure she sticks around. Somebody hit me up earlier and said, can you please block or unblock Kellyanne? She keeps getting blocked. So I did. I don't know if there's, beefs between people that go on here that causes stuff like that to happen. I'm not sure, but let me do something here also. Well, let me think it over. Let's see. Listening and shoveling snow while pizza shovels shit. Yeah, he just lets it lay there, even if it's on his kitchen floor. Remember that? No beefs. I love everyone. That's good, Kellyanne. Remember when he had his apartment and he was doing a video one day and there was an enormous mound of fucking shit that was just laying on the kitchen fucking floor? And you could tell, it had been there for a while. He wasn't concerned with it. He looked right at it and, did nothing. Could you fucking imagine that shit on your kitchen floor? Tony Pizza. He doesn't care. He probably licks it and touches it and then cooks food afterwards. He's a nasty individual. No, Casey, I'm so sad. I woke up sad today. I woke up in the worst mood because it's like there's no skating. I guess I didn't really consider what would happen when it snowed. You know, your initial thought is, well, it'll be around for a day or two and it'll be gone. No big deal. But nah, if it stays, you know, below freezing, and there's no rain, it ain't going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And even if you know, if it does rain, it probably turn into ice anyway. So you got to think, like, I was outside shoveling a little bit earlier because part of my sidewalk got covered up again overnight. I was looking at the grass and I was like, yeah, that's the skate park right now, because nobody, you know what I mean? Nobody drives in there. You can't plow it, that you die. And you can't salt it because then everybody who skates there will die. So, and shoveling it would take probably anywhere between 2 and 4 weeks, the skate park I go to. So it's just, I guess I'm just screwed. I can't skate, and it's going to be a while, man, because I looked again, the 10-day forecast, no rain, and there's only 2 days where it's going to be above freezing and only by 1 degree. So terrible. I don't know what to do. I'm so sad. You're going to start skating up the walls into the roof. Yeah, well, I already ride. Don got me the electric skateboard. I ride that around my downstairs because I got hardwood floors, you know. But I've thought about bringing the skateboard in here and just practicing some ollies and kick flips, but I'd break up the floor. You know, the basement, we don't have the type of basement you'd be able to skate in. I'm trapped. There's nothing I can do. I'm stuck here. I can go out and stuff, but I can't skate. It's fucking miserable. I don't know what to do. Try snowboarding. It's a skateboard without wheels. Well, a lot of the people at those skate parks, that's what they do in the winter. You know, they'll still come out to the skate parks when it's doable, but otherwise they go snowboarding. I don't know if I want to get into snowboarding. It's just a whole new thing. There's just too much shit you got to do. I got to buy more stuff. You know, I can't buy anything. I'm broke. The kids skate in our basement. Nice. Anthony, I already shouted you out, didn't I? A minute ago? If not, I just looked at your name. What's up, bro? Air skate going to be new hobby. I got to do something, man. FBI, he sits there and eats like a pig. There's a skate park, I told you, that's, you know, like about 50 minutes away. But it's indoors, but it's open 3 hours a day, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. I mean, I might have to do that. I might have to start doing my first show at like 4 or even a little earlier, 3:45 or something, making sure I'm done by 5. Go to that skate park, skate till 8:30, come home and do a second show. I might have to. I don't know what else to do at this point. Is that right, FBI? That's disgusting. Remember when Pizza had poop on his hand, on his crack smoking hand? Yeah. Yeah, he took a shit on live and then had shit on his. Oh God, I don't want to think about it. I'm gonna throw the fuck up. I swear to God. I'm not a germ freak, Miss Can't Be Wrong. I'm just a clean freak. You know? Kind of, sort of the same. But I don't worry about, like, you know, shaking hands with people and, you know, using shopping carts that I haven't wiped off with a fucking, you know, some sort of sanitizing wipe or something. You know, I'm not all like that. Well, then again, I can't lie. I keep hand sanitizer on me at all times. I have a big bottle in the door panel of my car, and anything I touch, I put hand sanitizer on. So I'm lying. I guess I'm a germ freak too. Guess I am. Oh my God. I know the struggles, especially when you were on a good streak, getting out and crushing it, and nature throws a curveball. Yeah, that's just it, man. And I'm really finally getting to the point where that York City skate park is like Like the first few times I went there, I might as well just turn around and left. There was nothing I could do there. Now I've gotten a lot better. And if you guys remember, even a few weeks ago, I was saying that park ain't for me. It's too advanced. Well, once you start riding it enough and learning new shit, it's not too advanced for you anymore. You could do it. And I'm finally at that point where I could just kind of tear that park up. You know, I can't do crazy tricks and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I could ride damn near anything, any of the ramps. I could ride the bowl. I could do all that shit. Now I love it. And I feel like I haven't spent nearly enough time there yet. And we got this snow. Fucked, man. Anyway, people don't want to hear us talk about skateboarding. Philly Bob, I want to so much. You have no idea, but it's just not in the cards right now. Unless I feel like leaving my family. If I decide to leave them, I could move to Florida tomorrow, but I'm not going to do that. I need my Shanna with me, you know? So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know, the last few winters, I mean, not a fucking drop of snow, not a flake, relatively speaking. I mean, maybe a dusting here and there. So I thought this winter would be the same. Nope, of course not. This winter, if it's already snowing like this, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like for the next couple of months. I don't skate. It's hunting and shooting. The cold used to not bother me. The older I get, the more taxing the cold gets. Well, I want to say I'm the same way, but I'll say this. Like, cold fucks me up, no doubt. I'm like an old man when it comes to the cold too. But once I start moving, I mean, the other day we were skating, it was 27, 28 degrees. We skated for hours. It wasn't until the very end that for some reason my left foot, you know, I started going numb and it was in pain. It was painful. You know, it wasn't until then that it really bothered me. I was fine. I was all bundled up and doing my thing. I got a beanie on, a hoodie. I got a thermal with a sweatshirt over that and a jacket over that. You know, 2 pairs of socks, no problems. We skated without even being cold. Then at the end, you know, it's like, I don't know what it was, if the wind was picking up, but my foot, you know, was, like I said, was going numb. I felt like I was getting fucking frostbite. So I was out. But I don't know. When I first get there, I'm fucking freezing. But I start moving right away. All these people whining about FBS skateboarding, go skate yourself. Yeah, no shit. It's just them being them again. It's like another thing about me you're obsessed with. Meanwhile, you're doing nothing. None of you are doing anything. I got 49% of my heart function. I could fucking probably run circles around 90% of the people on Mobtube. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's moving. Nobody, Jesus Christ, for the most part, these people, content creators and people in chats, don't even leave their fucking houses. Or they do rarely. So, yeah, it's disgusting, this camp, you know. Oh, yeah. Then he's not good to watch. Oh, you didn't know about that, Matt? Oh, yeah. Yeah. There was a time when Tony Pizza, I don't remember if he had shelter at that time. I think he was living in his car. And he was just, you know, going from place to place. He would pretend to have a job. He'd pull up in a parking lot of a pizza joint and then say, you know, oh, I couldn't make the interview because I had to call Tom LaVecchia, stuff like that. You know, he always had some excuse. Like today, he's supposed to have a job today, right? I'm sure there's already an excuse. That's what he does. He tricks his people into giving him money by trying to convince them that he's really trying. He's really looking for work and stuff. But he must have been homeless because, he just used public restrooms. And he went in this fucking, some store or restaurant or something. He went back to the stall in the bathroom and he sat down and took a shit. While he's taking a shit, he's holding his phone, talking to everybody. And then he's holding his phone and he reaches up to do something and you could see shit on his fucking hand. It was disgusting. And he's got no shame. Didn't even bother him. He probably didn't even wash it off. Yeah, he was very popular on here, BTF. I know, right, Miss Campione? But FBI, I'm just a freak. Yeah, me too. D. Gainey, what up, you beautiful woke jokes? Chris, will you come out of retirement to DJ my wedding? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we could talk about it, Anthony. I would need to know what music you want and stuff. But then again, DJ Kaz gave me, like 350,000 songs. I have pretty much every genre of music. I have thousands upon thousands of songs, tens of thousands, really. More current stuff from like the last year and a half, I'd probably have to catch up on, but you probably wouldn't want any of that anyway. I'd take a chance sitting bare ass on a chair at Planned Parenthood over shaking hands with pizza. Yeah, you'd probably be safer with the chair. When pizza got the caddy, I said it would need repairs in less than a month. Damn it, I love being right. Already, huh? By the way, just hang on. You know me, I have to for some reason. Oh, Sally gifted 1 membership to Mini 560. Thank you, Sally. I have to, go through the comments because I can't not. But I want to talk about the Bath Avenue crew. They're the last remaining imprisoned member of the Bath Avenue crew is pretty much free as of today. And I actually knew about this for a while. Unless I'm told I could say something, I won't, so I just keep it to myself. But it was supposed to be yesterday. I don't know why it wound up being today. At least that's what I was told a couple of weeks ago. So, but like I said, if I don't know I could say something, I don't say anything. So Jeff put it up, I guess. And I don't know. I figured we'd discuss it today. Just a little bit. I don't know how deep I want to get into it and all that. Out of respect for his mom and stuff, I don't really like, talking too much about Tommy anymore. But, we could talk about the Bath Avenue crew overall, the fact that they're all free now. They're all free now. I mean, Tommy's not quite free. Obviously, he's got to go to a halfway house for a while. But hell of a lot freer than he was yesterday. Hold on. I'm going to try to fly through and not read most of the comments just so I can get to the end. All right, I think I'm at the end. All right, nice. Beefsteak Charlie, what's up? So, FYI, Pizza spent $300 at Walmart on bullshit, so he needs money. Oh, shit. Anthony Cipollone. Do you want really good news? Really good news? Bro, I literally thought of you when Anthony asked me that. I swear to God. Anthony, do you want really good news? Oh, Chris Capello, thank you for the $30, bro. Thank you very much. I don't hear any Mobtube rumors, Brian. I didn't even know she left. When did she leave? She's always around, trust me. She might be under sock accounts and stuff, but she's always here. Oh shit, great idea. FBS, you're DJing my wedding in South Carolina next fall. Prepare. Is that right? Am I? Okay. Where's Anthony at? Anthony Cipollone, please comment in the chat. Dave, you rat bastard. You ain't shit. I was trying to surprise Anthony. Yeah, Kaz just texted me and said he would gladly DJ Anthony's wedding with me. That's amazing. That's extremely kind and generous of DJ Kaz. So I would assume that would make Anthony very happy, but I don't know if he's still here. We'll see if he comes back. Fucking Dave. That's awesome, bro. Let me see. Also, he said Pizza said he would take D. Gainey back with open arms and forgive if he was to come back. Oh, D. Gainey, what's that about? Did you used to donate a lot to him or something? Why all of a sudden? Is he just trying to take his old people from me now? I don't think D. Gainey's going to be going back to pizza. I don't think so. I have more faith in D. Gainey. I think he's a good guy. I don't think he would do that. You're not kidding. About what? The wedding? Jesus. Oh, look at all the gigs I'm getting all of a sudden. Yeah, let me think about it. Seriously, let me think about it. That there might be a possibility of that. There definitely might be. Chris Capello, and thank you for wanting me to, by the way. I appreciate that. Chris Capello, what's up? Thanks again for that $30, bro. D. Gainey said not no, but hell no. Yeah, he ain't. DJ FBS. And that's what I did for a long time. I was more of a club DJ. I did private events, but much more of a club DJ. Kaz is like, the perfect DJ for private events. So together we would do a good job. I guarantee it. That old cow Terry time back on pizza, pizza's no content show. Yeah, whatever. Sooner or later she has to die. Oh, look at this. Kamara, 50 pounds, 25 from Kellyanne. She has no PayPal. Wow, thank you guys. Kamara and Kellyanne, thank you so much. That's really, really kind of you. Hey, not bad. Look at that. I got $70 so far. 75 with the membership, plus Capello's 30. Hey, no complaints here. And feel free to donate, guys. Anybody who hasn't. I remember when D. Gainey was a soldier in the Caruana crime family. He was at one point. He was. D. Gainey can't go back. Pizza said horrible shit. No, D. Gainey's no. I from what I know of D. Gainey, he's a man of integrity and he's a stand-up guy, and he would never lower himself. Now, why he was ever there to begin with, I don't know, but that really doesn't matter at this point. Pizza told my darkest secret the other night, said the black guys got in the shower when I was in the army. I told you that in confidence, Pizza. You Devato eater. Oh, no, D. Gainey, that's it. You're sus. You are... you have been exposed. Oh. Let me see something. Oh, yeah, Matt. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. I guess that's common knowledge now. I take pride in being hated by Pizza and his bitch-ass community. Yeah, everybody should. Pizza's a horrible, disgusting individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like what I said about the real bad people of Mobtube, Slobtube, I call them, the Tony Pizzas and MREs and, many others that we know of that I'm not going to mention right now. The bad people. Okay, you want bad people to hate you because if they like you, it probably means you're also a bad person. You know what I mean? It's just like losers. When losers hate you, that means you're not a loser. Because if you were, they wouldn't be worried about you at all. You'd be one of them, So that's why I'm so glad that my haters are who they are. Like if I started having like really happy, healthy, successful people who are living great lives hating on me, I'd probably feel bad about myself, but or I'd feel good because it'd be like, wow, you're supposed to be doing so good, but yet you're sweating me. I don't know. I just know that you want scumbags to dislike you. You want that because like attracts like. Scumbags like other scumbags. They hate good people, and good people hate scumbags. I'm sorry, bro, Jason. I might have to go to a psychiatrist. There's something seriously wrong with me. Like I think I'm so lost and distracted 90% of the time. I've reminded myself since you sent me those messages probably 19 times to listen to your messages and get back to you. And then I just forget. I simply forget. Earlier, I was watching something on my phone and I heard something that made me want to Google. So I heard something that I, made me think I wanted to Google it. Okay, that's all. I waited like 3 seconds and I forgot what I wanted to Google. Then I remembered what I wanted to Google, but I closed YouTube. So I forgot what I was watching, and I had to go to my history just to figure it out. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. But there's nothing. I say a psychiatrist just because of, flat out, I'm assuming ADHD. I've never been diagnosed with that, but I can't focus on anything. It has to be something like that. As far as a doctor, I told you, when I mentioned my memory to my doctor in, like, I'm going to say 09, maybe 2010. And the doctor was just like, yeah, well, that's permanent. That's never coming back. So I don't know, but it's starting to really, like, kind of affect my life. I love you, Jason. I would never ignore you in any way. I just can't remember to do any fucking thing. Like some people, try to get a hold of me, and I have no desire to get back, in contact with them or talk to them, get back to them at all. But not like people like you, Jason. I can't. I don't know what it is. There's something wrong. I need help. FBS, if you miss these gigs, we're going to have a big fucking problem. Wait a minute. Hold on. What do you mean? Like this?
You got a big fucking problem.
Let's see. If I actually agree to the gigs, will I remember to show up? Somebody have to remind me. Pizza doesn't even know I exist. Best thing possible. Oh, he knows. He knows. He definitely knows. Bills around again. Last paid on 20th. Oh, Pizza's bills? Yeah, he needs more bill money? Of course he does. No doubt. Beefsteak, I left over 2 years ago, and he still talks about me and, of course, my wife and daughter because he's a tough guy. Does he really talk about your wife? Oh, wow, man. Well, why am I surprised, though? I called you several times since, like, November. You never pick up. Oh, you're not talking to me. You're talking to Capello, aren't you? Oh, my bad, bro. Yeah, you're not talking. Where? I bet you said it in here somewhere. Fat Bald-Sicilian, not you, bro. Not bad. I mean, what? Thank you. I'm sorry. I thought it was me you were talking about, but I still have to listen to your messages and get back to you. So that's why I got confused. No, I got you now. Let me know. All right, bro. Sounds good. No, yeah, I figured that out now. Plus, you don't really refer to me as Chris, or Christopher, either one. That sounds great, bro. I'll get back to you after the show. For show. For show. Deganey Pizza acts like a jilted lover when it comes to people who leave him. That proves he's a stalker. Sociopath. Is that what that's supposed to say? Yeah. LOL, FBS. Once you see more messages, you will get. I meant by the other Chris. You're good. Yeah. No, I understand. You're good. You respond within days. I'm okay with that. Within days, it's so terrible. But you know what? It's funny. Some people do that to me. But it doesn't really bother me. I still feel bad, though, when I do it to others. But, like, some people, I'll notice that. Like, well, I'm not going to name everybody who I, talk to, but some people from here, that I talk to, I'll notice, like, I'll text them, even if I'm texting them back something they texted me. Then, like, 3 days later, they get back to me. I'm like, well, that's karma. Bill Catolo and me, I'll tell you what. Me and Bill Catolo send like 2 messages to each other a week. And rarely ever get on the phone. Maybe once every 6 weeks. We get on the phone. We have like a 4-hour conversation. But, we're getting back to each other with messages. Like, I'll send him a message on Monday. He'll get back to me on Saturday. And it's... and vice versa. LOLFB. Oh, I read that one. All right. Anything new to talk about today? Otherwise, maybe I'll talk about this Bath Avenue crew stuff. Joe A67, $10. Hey, Chris, hope you and the family are doing well. Had most of December off. I can't believe the month flew so fast. Back to the grind. I hope everyone in the chat as well, too. Same to you and your family, bro. I hope you're all doing well. As far as December, it flew, bro. Definitely, without a doubt. Insane. I knew Pizza was a fraud from day one. Don't understand how anyone believes him. That's like I said yesterday. I don't even know if they believe him. He's their voice. I don't know. If they do believe him, then I've, underestimated even their stupidity. If they do actually believe him. But I'm always stuck between whether they believe him. It's just like Trump. Trump lies through his teeth. Okay. Even if you're a supporter, you won't admit it, but you know it. Okay. So I always wonder if his people believe what he says or if they just don't care because they want him to run the country. So they ignore it and then go in denial. And even if you confront them about it, they'll say, no, you got Trump derangement syndrome. He's the most honest guy in the world. That's like Tony Pizza's people. They're in complete denial. If they don't believe him, they're still pretending they do. I don't know though with that guy. I don't know. I think it's the same thing as like with Trump. I think they're there for Pizza's racism and his hatred and his, just the vile, disgusting shit he spews on a regular basis. And they don't give a fuck if he's a pathological liar. They don't care if he's on drugs. They don't care if he's a psychopath. They don't give a fuck. They're just there to hear one thing. And especially, you got to remember, the people that hate me, many of them, they don't just hate me like they hate, say, okay, for example, a lot of people hate me and SoFlo, a lot of the same people, right? They just hate SoFlo. That's where they draw the line. They just, I hate that motherfucker. That's it, right? Me, they develop a sick, twisted obsession. You know what I mean? Where as their whole day from morning until night is about me. It's about me. Okay. So that's another thing with Tony Pizza. Tony Pizza's channel is the Let's Talk Shit About FBS channel. And that's it. So scumbags who hate me will not only be there to listen to every word, but they'll throw every dime they have at him. As long as he keeps talking about me. That's why every time he says, I'm done talking about FBS, it's over, one more show and I'm done. Or at the end of this show, I'm done, blah, blah. He can't. He can stop talking about anybody, just not me. So, oh yeah, Jason. Yeah, and then Casperosa too, yep. Everyone cool is named Chris. Everyone? Antonino, what's up, brother? Let me see. Some people will get worked up and pissed off if you don't respond to text within an hour. Oh, if anybody's like that, you just should not text me. You shouldn't. And another thing I try to explain to people, I was telling Sal this the other day, Sal DeFelice, when I finally got to talk to him on the phone. I know everybody thinks that when they text or email me, it's just them. It's like, why can't you just get back to me? It's not just you. You think it's just you. Like for every email somebody might send me, hey, I'd like to talk to you. Give me a call when you can. There's 15 other emails saying the same fucking thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm kind of busy. Do I just pick a name out of a hat and call them back? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm going to call everybody. What if these are long-winded people? Do I talk on the phone for days at a time? I don't know. I don't even text FBS. We exchange voice messages. Yes, I feel like I brought the voice messaging thing to Mobtube. A lot of people do that now. I got to the point where I hate texting so fucking much that I just use the voice option and I just send you a voice message through your text. You know what I mean? Like not talk to text, just a voice message in your text messages. You know what I mean? Not like a voicemail. That's what I do with everybody now. Everybody. It's made my life so much easier. I type all day for work. Fuck texting. It is. If anybody really took the time to add up all the time they spend texting over, say, a month, they add up every, from start to finish, each text for like a month, you'd probably be shocked at how much time you spend texting. It takes too fucking long. Except women. Women can fucking text a mile a fucking minute without even misspelling anything or missing punctuation. It's fucking fascinating. How the fuck did you do that? I'm sitting here swiping like a dope. Takes me 11 minutes to write a 3-word text. Oh, shit. I'm terrible at texting because I'm a child of divorce. What can you expect? Oh, okay. Is there anybody at this point who isn't a child of divorce, by the way? Pizza dog beating. Is he doing that again? There used to be a time when I thought the president of the United States had to be a man of upstanding character. There was a time, I think. Not anymore. At this point, they don't care what he says or believe it. This is a good versus evil shit now. You talking about pizza or Trump? Pizza, I'm assuming, right? And them being the evil ones, of course. I guess, yeah. I mean, as long as they're the evil ones, yeah, it'd be evil versus good. Okay, my mouse just went ham on me. Hold on. When am I going to learn? I got a new mouse coming. It's just not going to be here till Thursday. Oh, wow. Look at that. My chat doesn't want to move. It brought me all the way to the top. Hold on, guys. Motherfucker. Oh. How are you? He chats same shit 5 times a day. Who? They don't hate you. They're envious. Yeah, I know they're envious, but the envy makes them hate me. You know what I mean? It's like a bunch of people watching one guy all day thinking that's what my life could have been. And here's the great part. I'm not even doing that great. You know, like I'm just I'm more of an average guy than anything else, other than the fact that this is how I make a living. But they're just such losers that, you know, they won't admit it. They'll never say that. They'll never say I'm jealous or there's anything about me they admire. They never will. But their hatred, you know, is self-explanatory. That's when you hate people, you know. When every comment a hater makes about me involves money, there's your answer. That's it. Or if a guy focuses on bashing your wife, why do you think that is? Because he'd kill to be in your shoes. He has nobody. You know what I mean? That was Tony Pizza's first go-to, and he's the loneliest man on the planet. Gee, I wonder why he would bash my wife, you know? Not to mention it's like 7 to 9 over 55-year-old degenerates that are in his chat led by Frankie Batters. There's a Frankie Batters now? It's only 7 to 9 of them, you say? Wow. Craig B, what up? What up? What up? What up? FBS, I sent you an email earlier today. Did you really? Why did I say that in Pizza's voice? Guys, feel free to donate if you'd like. Appreciate it very much. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Look at this shit. How do I do this without... I guess I'll just have to take a screenshot. I don't want to take any chances here, so... Let me show you guys this. Despicable human being. Get ready to vomit. Look at this fucking animal. You know how many male assholes that tongue licked? Oh my God. Not to mention sidewalks and trash cans and ugh, disgusting, man. And that's who they look up to. The pizza army. That's who they look up to. Loser. Pizza talks lots of shit about FBS, but he seems like he really despises sugar. That would be great if he actually hated somebody more than me. I just don't see it happening. Matt's still talking about his shirt change. He plays every FBS show now. He's a waste, man. Well, yeah, because what else is he going to do? There's a guy who never did anything but talk about me and other people. So as far as content, what's he going to do? Is he going to come on here and talk real mob stuff? No. Is he going to come on here and talk about some sort of social issue, police shooting, something like that? No. Is he going to even come on here and do like a comedic type of funny show? No. Of course not. What was that alert for? I hate when I get notifications for nothing, for nothingness. Getting the weird Hoobastank emails and emojis from Mac, I wouldn't respond either. Oh, God, yeah, I don't even want to think about that. One of the creepiest things I ever dealt with. I watched replay, Matt. Very nice. Tell Beck what I said. LOL. Oh, last night. Kellyanne, you were mentioned last night. Yes. Joey67. I only watch you in Muscle, but had to see Sugar with Angel. She said Pizza just grabs the link and she won't boot him because he will attack her again. They're afraid of a homeless bum. Well, you know what? I don't love defending Angel. Trust me. I don't even really like it. Okay. But I'm a fair person. You know what I'm saying? Would Angel do this for me? No. But I'm going to, be who I am no matter what. They are afraid of a homeless person. But in her defense, is it worth it? You know what I mean? Now, listen, me personally, I would never let Pizza on my show to begin with. You know what I'm saying? But she got in the habit of doing it to the point where, now if she kicks him off or something, he's going to go ballistic. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to attack every member of her family viciously. He's going to say horrible things about her children. He's a disgusting human being. So I will say this is where Angel went wrong, though. I mean, the goal should have been to avoid him the entire time. Bringing him on and being afraid to kick him off is not a solution. It's not a way to keep him from attacking your family. I mean, well, I guess it is, but you know what I'm saying. What do you do now? You're his hostage. Like anytime he wants, he can grab your link and you won't do anything about it. Oh yeah, who cares about BK Shaolin? Fucking fag. I gotta watch what words I use on here now. BK Shaolin should start working on the way he dresses. Maybe get himself some nice sneakers, a decent outfit. Go to some sort of speech therapy classes or something. Try to figure out how to get rid of that gay fucking lisp. And maybe next time he threatens to fight somebody, he should actually do it. Fucking punk. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what the answer is. I just know that what are you gonna do now? You're gonna just let him take over your show? That's not a good idea either. Because Angel gets in trouble then because he comes on the show and he says crazy shit about my family and other people's families and stuff. Now, last time he did that, she apologized, but it took a while. Whether she caught it or just didn't catch it, she allowed him to go on for quite some time, before she kind of sort of stopped him. And then once she realized, if she really didn't know to begin with, that he had been doing it for a while on her show for, a good, I don't know, at least 40, 50 seconds before she caught it, she did apologize the next night, but still, who needs that agita? You just have Tony Pizza just causing you problems left and right. No fucking way. Even if I was sick enough that I liked that guy, I would never bring him on my show because he's going to start 8,000 wars for me. Let me see. Let me reread this. Can you rewrite that? Because I don't know if I understand the last part. And if you want me to say it, let me know. Otherwise, I'll keep it to myself. Oh, all right. Yeah. Thank you to that person that just sent me a little something. Thank you. I don't know, but you know, you can't blame Angel. I guess bringing him on to begin with is a problem, but once he's on, you know what the fucking lunatic, and especially if you're Angel, because he fucking worships her. He wants to be her friend more than he wants to be anybody's friend. You know, so you're in a situation like mine, then, like a Johnny Mac situation. I reject you, and now you become my lifelong stalker, something like that. You have to be very careful with these sick fucks on here. You do. You have to, because you never know. You never know. I mean, look at what Tony's done to her already, not to mention everybody else in their families. So, oh, is it FBI? Thank you for telling me. My Beck impression. Pull up. I dare you. You won't. Yeah. He's a clown. He's the only one that takes BK is the only one that takes BK seriously. You know what I mean? Oh, you're talking about Beck. My Beck impression. Pull up. I dare you. Won't. Oh. No, I'm talking about. I got confused because we were talking about BK a minute ago. Yeah, I heard he's looking for my attention. Keep looking, clown face. You've been looking for it for years. You're another one. You're so fucking obsessed with me, douchebag. BK is one of those fucking babies, always crying victim. He talks shit about me damn near every day, and then when I say something about him here and there, maybe once a month or so, it's like, "Oh, you cocksucker! What are you saying about me? What?" You're talking about BK Shallon's finest, cocksucker. You know what I'll do? I'll come to your fucking house. No. I actually won't. I'll invite you to Staten Island Gym or whatever the fuck it's called. On fucking, what was that street called again? Otter Kill Road, cocksucker. 2239 Otter Kill Road. Show up. You could bring a whole gang with you. I don't give a fuck. Meet me in the back and I'll wipe the floor with you. I'll give you a knuckle sandwich. I'm BK Shallon's finest, cocksucker. Don't ever fuck with me. Yeah, okay. You're real tough. You're so tough. Absolutely nobody is afraid of you. Yeah. I've been watching you since day one, and I can't see any reason why they would hate you other than because envy. Granted, you can be an arrogant asshole sometimes, but there's no reason to hate you. Thank you, Beefsteak. And believe me, I know, and I don't like doing that. I don't like. You can ask anybody on here, was I ever an arrogant asshole in the beginning? No. I never want to sound arrogant. You'll never hear me act like that in my personal life, ever. You know why, though? In my personal life, I don't have 8 million people telling me I ain't shit. I've been put in a position where I constantly have to defend myself. You say I'm broke, I got to point out that I'm not broke. You say I live off Shanna, I got to explain why I don't live off Shanna and how I earn my living and sometimes even how much I make. Okay? You say I'm a pussy. I tell you I'm far from a pussy. You know, you show up, I'll fight you. If you know, depending on what you do, you might get a reaction you're not looking for. You know, everybody from the day I came on here treated me like I'm absolutely nothing to worry about, like I'm the biggest pussy in the world, and that I'm just a fucking deadbeat. According to these people, I'm a deadbeat. I just live off my wife, even though they see me racking in money every goddamn show. So it gives you no choice. You know, it's like I had ex-girlfriends, you know, breakups ended badly. And right away, they start pulling out every bad thing you ever did. They start pulling it right out of their ass. Shit from fucking years ago. Every single good thing you did gets forgotten. And all you're being told is how you ain't shit and everything you ever did was bad. And it puts you in a position where it's like, well, hold on. Did you forget everything I bought you, how I supported you, you know, how I provided a home and vehicles and a life and blah. Now you start to sound like an arrogant asshole because you're throwing shit in people's faces and stuff. But it's just a defense thing. It's a defense mechanism. It's like you have to. They force you to act like an asshole. That's why now I'm getting better at Beefsteak Charlie. When they come in here and they say, you're this or you're that, I just say, yeah, you're right. And I move on. I'm trying to get as good at that as possible. But I was never like that. That's not who I am. But when you keep telling me I ain't shit, if I decide to argue the point, which I never should, then I have to tell you why you're wrong about that. And then I sound like a douchebag. But, you know, that from the day I came on here, within a month and a half, people were attacking my fucking family. People were saying every horrible thing about me. Some cunt opened a channel just talking about me being unemployed, which is absurd. When I came on here, I had a job, and I only left that job because, well, first of all, I got in a fucking argument with my redneck supervisor. But secondly, once I had my first month on here and I realized that I made like twice what I do at my regular fucking job, I said, okay, I can do this for a living now. And guess what? I was right. For anybody else, this could be a job. For FBS, I'm unemployed, you know? So that's why I'm like that, Beefsteak Charlie. I really never mean to come off like a dick like that. When I'm, you know, being myself, you'll hear me. I make fun of myself. I talk about how ugly I am. I talk about what a fucking loser I am. I talk about how I should be, you know, light years ahead of where I am in life. That's how I really feel. Well, I don't feel like I'm a loser by any stretch of the imagination, but you know what I mean. But they put you in that position. It's like when you're constantly being told you ain't shit, at least every now and then you're going to fight back, you know? And then you got to start talking about accomplishments and money and shit. And you wind up coming off like an arrogant asshole, like you said. Joey 6'7". I don't blame you. Pizza looks a little too comfortable in that position. He's a true chicken head. Yeah, well, that's because he's used to, you know, blowing guys and shit. Pizza made a dish of shrimp and clams that would feed 3 and cost $75. He then talked about needing money. Sorry, I got distracted by something. Pizza made a dish of shrimp and clams that would feed 3 and cost $75, and he talked about needing money. Well, that's Tony Pizza in a nutshell. You know what I mean? He's eating a dinner that, yeah, $75, and then he's talking about he needs more money from his shimps. I mean, what the fuck? That's why anybody should tell him, go fuck yourself. Okay? You if you need money, you should have never been eating a $75 fucking dollar meal to begin with, ever. But they don't. They're just like, okay, Tony, you need more money, okay. And they're like human cash registers, you know. CW Pizza's real mob talk is him talking about getting fed bacon by Sonny Franzese. Yeah, no shit. Pizza can get up there and say absolutely anything. His subs are stupid. They'll stay. Pizza can talk shit to them. They'll stay no matter what. Yeah. Antonino, FBS, when you let Pizza on, we'll know you hit your head skateboarding. Yeah. Well, and I don't even think I could hit it hard enough to make that happen. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Thing is, who cares what he says? It's YouTube. Let him say crap. He looks like the jerk off. The stuff he said about her and her family is unforgivable. Yeah, and that's why, you know, she does it, I think. I think that's why she lets him on to begin with, honestly, because it's like, you know, he's a fucking baby and he can't stand rejection, but especially not by Angel. So I don't know, maybe I should take back what I said a little about she should have never let him on. I mean, but there's got to be a solution, though. You can't just let him on the show every time. Otherwise, he'll do this, or this. But what is that solution? I think she's at the point where she just doesn't want any of this fighting anymore. And if you reject Tony Pizza, especially if you're Angel Gotti, he'll go ham, you know, and he won't just talk about you. He'll talk about everybody you love. So he's an animal, you know. But that's why Angel and everybody else, this is why you don't get involved with him to begin with. You know, if you ignore Tony, you don't say anything good or bad about him, you never let him on the show, you know, if he ever grabs the link, hey, sorry, I only dropped the link for so-and-so, I'm not letting anybody else on right now, he'll get the point eventually. Then, you know, he probably won't bother you. But it's once you've accepted him and then you reject him. Oh, my God, it'd be horrible. I don't dislike Angel, but whatever Pizza says about Angel and her family, now she has coming now. Why is that? What do you mean? Why? Just because she lets him on the show? I don't think Pizza was calling Angel a junkie piece of shit in December for some reason or another. I don't know. I think Pizza was calling Angel a junkie. Well, that's because I think he got the impression for whatever reason that she was going to have Tony Pep's son on her show or something. That's why he did that. But see, you see how he reacts? I mean, Jesus Christ, it wasn't even true as far as I know. Angel had no plans of having Tony Pep's son on. What can I say? I don't know. Eventually, Angel will say something CW Pizza doesn't like, and he'll freak out on her. What? Nah. I heard he was just on his show the other day. They're still buddies. As far as I know. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Well, Pizza will freak out on her eventually, just like he'll freak out on everybody eventually, and then he'll, like with everybody but me. Eventually, he'll try. Well, no, I can't even say but me. He tried to be my friend like a month and a half ago in SoFlo's chat. He apologized to me. You know what I mean? But what he'll do with everybody else, we'll just say, is he'll flip out on them and then leave them alone. Eventually, try to be their buddy again. If that doesn't work, he'll flip out on them again. You know, that's what he does. He can't be friends with anybody for too long. Even the people who give him tens of thousands of dollars a fucking year, and there's several. Okay, he'll even throw them under the bus. So I don't know. That's why you should never get involved with him to begin with. My advice to everybody is never let him start coming on your show. Never let him start coming on your show. And then you won't have to worry about, him always trying to grab the link and shit. Angel. Let me see, though. I got a message, but the last part of it, I'm having a hard time understanding. Angel should have never entertained him for 5 seconds. Come on, your last name is Gotti, for fuck's sake. I agree. I mean, come on, what good is it, that last name, when you have the garbage on She Does? Oh, okay. Do you want me to repeat that or no? Probably not, right? All right. Could get real good interviews, and look, LMAO, it's funny if you think about it. You talking about Angel? I would assume, look at Joey Molino. Now, I know Joey Molino is actually a mob guy, but I think Angel still probably ranks higher in importance just because she was John Gotti's daughter. You know what I mean? Or she is John Gotti's daughter. Joey Molino has Fat Joe on. He's on the Joey Diaz show at a $6,000 Louis Vuitton jacket. This is because why? Because he's a real personable, likable, charismatic guy who's got the gift of gab? No, it's because he was a fucking mob boss. That's it. You know what I mean? Joey's extremely unlikable. He wouldn't be on any shows, okay, if it wasn't for who he is. But because of who he is, he's had celebrity interviews. He's had celebrities interview him, all that shit. So Angel, I always said that. Angel could probably because of her last name, she could reach out to probably damn near any actor that's, at least Italian actor that's been in these mob movies or anything. People from other walks of life too, and get them on her show. But maybe that's not the route she wants to go. Joey67, you and CM are the only ones who stuck to your guns with Pizza. You look like a complete weak, spineless loser accepting him after the stuff he's done. Yeah, of course. Yeah, without a doubt. Hell yeah. But has Pizza stuck to his, has Chicago stuck to his guns? Every now and then people text me and they say he's defending them. I don't know. But I don't pay attention, so I'm not sure. It's what Pizza does. His words mean shit. True. Joey67, $10. Haven't donated much last month. Watch rerun. So here's a double today, bro. Thank you, Joe. That means a lot to me, brother. In my opinion, BK Shallon is a very confused guy. I'll let it go there. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yep. Confused about something real specific. Trying to fly through these comments here. FBS is good. FBS is good. People have no idea. Oh, thank you. Here we go. Here's one of them. Danny Degenerate. Sounds about right. You did the exact same thing with Miami, right? You caved into him saying that's all he does is go after families. Is Angel doing something similar with a little more engagement? Let me read that again. Did the exact same thing with Miami, right? You caved into him saying that's all he does is go after families. That's the part I don't think I understand. I caved into him saying that's all he does is go after family. Did I cave into him or did I say, what do you mean? I was like, oh my God, Tony Soflo is such a great guy, even though he abused me. And by the way, all he does is go after families. That doesn't make any sense. That's like two separate statements. You caved into him saying that's all he does is go after families. I have no fucking idea what you mean. But if you're talking about me and him becoming friends again, sure, whatever you say. Yeah, you're 100% right. Yeah. I'm somebody, it's just like everything else. Every other motherfucker on here has become enemies and then friends time and time again with other content creators and everything else. You could pick any content creator on here. You could probably show 12 examples of each of them flip-flopping. I once made peace with a guy who was attacking my family viciously just to make it stop. And yeah, you're right. I did the same. There's no possible way I could have, said, okay, I've had enough. I got to protect my family from this. Let me just say fuck it and make peace. There's no possible way that was the case, right, Danny Degenerate? And there's no possible way that me and Soflo talked and both apologized to each other at the same time, right? It's I caved into him. Whatever you want to believe is what you will believe. So go right ahead. Go right ahead. You know everything. You're on every phone call I have. You're involved in my thought process. You're in my head. My daily routine, why I do things. You know everything about me. I'm going to come to you for advice next time I need to make a decision. Antonino, $10 for tip the host match. Thank you, Antonino. $10. He's one of the biggest sponsors of the show. He said match. So thank you. So nice. He wanted the boy. Oh, I'm sorry. So nice. The boy at the shop wanted him to be his daddy. The girl at the shop. If you need to fix a roof, the insurance sends that check to you, Shannon, to pay off the mortgage or whatever, and then you have to give it to the bank. What the fuck are you talking about? Shannon, what are you talking about, man? Bank owns your house according to this. Bank owns your house according to Scumbag Pizza. Well, yeah, I got some news for you, Tony Pizza. The banks own damn near everybody's houses. How many people you think? Tony's so stupid. It's not any $1,000 camper fuckface. It's like a $225,000 house. You think the people just pay for their homes in cash? They just bring a personal check or a suitcase full of money? Tony, there's a thing called a mortgage that probably, I don't know, I'm going to say 95% of people in America have to get in order to buy a home. Okay? Other than the richest people. And let me tell you, a lot of them even get mortgages on homes. They don't pay them off for business reasons and everything else. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, just me. Only me. The bank owns my house. The bank owns everybody's house. Or at least, different banks. It's so fucking weird. It's such a strange thing to say, but I have to wonder then if Tony thinks does Tony think that's just me? I mean, there's no reason to think my situation is any different from anyone else's. It's a very bizarre way of thinking. Pick somebody from your chat, Tony Pizza, and ask them if they have a mortgage. Well, then again, the people in your chat, who knows? Anybody who has a mortgage, technically the bank owns their house. Sure, you got it. But we'll just apply it to me if that makes you feel better. No problem. Just like Danny Degenerate. Whatever you think. You know, it completely ignore what everybody else does and then just focus on me. You know, see what I'm saying, guys? Do you see how I'll explain how they are with me, and then you'll see it with your own fucking eyes? So nice. The boy at the shop wanted him to be his daddy. Oh, I read that one. And by the way, Danny Degenerate, let me guess, in your opinion, SoFlo kicked me to the curb, right? Like that he ended our friendship. You know about that too. You know which one of us said, okay, there's enough. I can't take any fucking more. Why ain't I still friends with him, Danny? You think that was all his decision? Okay. All right. Sure. If any of you motherfuckers haven't learned that there is nobody who scares me, period, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, but you just haven't been paying attention. You haven't been paying attention. What's up? I'm not familiar with you, but if you're new, welcome. Shout out to Red Hook. Do I think pizza spits or swallows? I don't care. Exactly. Once we donate money, a content creator can do what they want with it. The catch is don't cry poverty and eat like a millionaire. Well, yeah, of course. It's like, you know, and I'll give you an example. Like if you guys are donating to me, and everything's fine. There's no slow period. I got a bunch of people donating to me all the time, and you see me do some expensive shit or buy some expensive things. You're not going to think much of it. Okay. But if I'm on here every day telling you that I'm literally on the balls of my ass, I can't afford anything. My family's practically starving. We're behind on the mortgage, all this horse shit. And then you see me like out at the casino or out at a fancy restaurant or buying expensive clothes and sneakers. You probably feel some type of way, right? Rightfully so. Rightfully so. So that's what Tony doesn't get. Tony doesn't do what everybody else does and just make his money and then spend his money on whatever he wants without ever asking for specific things. In other words, whatever you make, and then you spend that on whatever you want. That's not what Tony does. Tony is constantly trying to convince everybody that he's dirt fucking poor. He can't even afford gas for his generator. You know, his caddy's broken down. He needs repairs. He don't have money for that. He needs money for a lobster dinner. He needs money for this. He needs money. He's broke all the time, and only your donations can save him. Then you donate to him. And instead of thinking practically and like, you know, going out and shopping for himself for a week with $75, he buys one meal. You know what I mean? That's who Tony is. That's who he's always been. So yeah, if he had normal people in his chat, they would be very pissed off about that. Very. Because let me tell you something, 90% of those clowns can't afford a $75 dinner. I remember when Mark, what was his fucking name? The truck driver guy, Mark, I don't even remember, Schumacher. I remember I was working in my yard one evening. It was, you know, on the verge of being dark out. It wasn't quite dark out yet. And I was listening in, you know, to, whose show was it? Yeah, it had to have been Pizza's show because Mark said in the chat, he gave Pizza money and he said, that's all I have until Friday. And this was, I believe, on a Sunday or Monday. That's all I have until Friday. I'll give you more as soon as I get paid. I'm eating peanut butter and jelly right now or something like that. In other words, I have nothing to eat, but here's all my money. And as soon as I get more, I'll give that to you as well. That is not like you guys who donate when you can. That's a cult member who feels like he has no fucking choice and or believes that, Tony's problems are so much more important than his own, that it makes him feel good to give all his money away to him. I don't know. But guys, I'll say it for the last and final time. If any of you believe that Tony Pizza is this desperate guy who wants to do well in life and just can't seem to get ahead, and he just needs your money a little longer till he gets on his feet, you should have a fucking lobotomy. Okay? You are mentally challenged, to say the least. There's been no sign ever that Tony wants to improve his life or that he's willing to do anything to improve his life. There's no reason to believe he would work a job. He's said on many occasions he will never work a job. He'd rather panhandle. He said it in those exact words in the beginning several times. Didn't he say something recently too? Oh, that clip where he was on Gunsmokes that somebody sent me, where he's talking about I shit all over, I pissed all over Team Pizza for years now, and they keep giving me money. I have no attachment to those people. Like I told you, just like Trump, every now and then he accidentally tells the truth. Every now and then. That's the only time he's telling the truth. When you hear him say shit like that, you know? Oh, exactly, bro. Exactly. Without a doubt. My friend has a crush on Angela. He thinks she's hot. Oh, my God. Kellyanne, when did he go blind? Was it a horrible accident or? I feel terrible for him. He lost his vision, probably in a tragic accident, huh? Poor guy. I mean, I'm saying that because he would have to be blind to be attracted to her, right? I mean, what a sad story. Who, Gary? Pizzas or mine or whose? Sorry, I didn't realize how far behind I was. I'm trying to shoot to the bottom. I used to walk around 30 G's in my pocket on the way to go pick up more money, and would still eat ramen for dinner, bro. No doubt. No doubt. I look at it like this, especially with food. Food is there to fill you up. Okay. You can eat a meal that is the best tasting thing you've ever had in your entire life. And guess what? A few minutes after you ate it, it's just something that filled you up when you were hungry. That's all it is. I don't care if you're eating a McChicken off of fucking the dollar menu at McDonald's or if you're eating a fucking lobster. Okay. You're going to get filled up. You're going to forget that meal ever happened. Then you're going to move on to your next one. That's it. I don't give a fuck. A couple of weeks ago, this is no bullshit. And I don't even eat like this, but I was starving. Now I'm okay to the point where I can eat anything I want. Whatever it is that I say tonight, I decide I want steak and lobster. I want any fucking thing. You name it. I go get a Wagyu steak and fucking whatever I want. You know what I went and got? I got 2 hot dogs and some French fries, mustard and sauerkraut, banging. That shit cost me like $5. Okay, but Tony Pizza, you'll never see that. Never. It's just like even when he'd be sleeping on the street. He was back in New York. He had no place to stay, guys. He was sleeping on the street and he was panhandling by day. And he's eating a $20 thing. He's got $20 worth of Chinese food. He's eating a big thing of wonton soup. Even that. You don't understand at all the value of fucking money. Even $20 fucking could feed a person in his position probably 4 or 5 meals easily, no problem. But he's Tony Pizza, and he's going to eat however the fuck he wants. He's going to eat whatever he wants, and you're going to pay for it. That is fucking sick. He's going to starve. So CW, Pizza can eat $75 shrimp and lobster. Yeah, I swear to God, I'm sure there's people in here that remember that. How many people remember the Mark Schumacher thing? Some of you might have already said it, but I skipped a bunch of comments. Yeah, he said, it was either peanut butter and celery or something, or peanut butter and jelly. I don't remember. I feel like it was peanut butter and celery. Well, he was just dipping it in peanut butter. And those were his exact words. I get paid on Friday. After he donated, he said, I get paid on Friday. I'll give you more when I get paid. I'm eating peanut butter and whatever right now. I remember being in my yard like, yo, this dude just said he's fucking on a peanut butter diet. Not because he wants to be, but because he has to be. All he can afford is peanut fucking butter. And he just gave this guy the rest of his money until Friday, the rest of the money he has until Friday. And like I said, it was like a Sunday or Monday. It wasn't Thursday night. It wasn't even Wednesday night. It's like, holy fuck, man. Insane. I ate raw ramen for lunch at work. The struggle is real. They say, Ziti, you're not in jail, right? They call you Ziti? Yeah. Oh, bro, I'm the same way. I mean, I got to be careful. I can't eat no ramen anymore. Sodium. Even that hot dogs and fries thing. That's probably the first time I had hot dogs in fucking years. But it's just, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy eating good food. I love it. I get nice steaks every now and then I cook, and me and Shanna eat out. We order food sometimes that's expensive every now and then, but I never believed in spending a ton of money on food. Food is there simply to fill you up and keep you alive. You're supposed to eat to live, not live to eat. You know? Well, I'll tell you what it is with shit like that. It makes pizza feel important. You know what I mean? It makes him feel like he's successful in some way. Because it's expensive to eat that way. So when he could do it, he actually feels accomplished, which is retarded, but so is he. Pizza said a few days ago he'll beg till Social Security. Does he know that he's not getting Social Security? Does he know that? Does he know that he never worked, therefore no Social Security? Does he know how that works or what? If Pizza ain't stuff in his face, he's yarning all day. Yarning? Lazy, good for nothing bum. What is yarning? What does that mean? Yeah. He is a lazy, good for nothing bum. He should fill out 1090 for panhandling. God, let's not get into that. What is this? Hold on. All right. Last month he was talking about working and going back to work. Now he's back to YT. Being his job. It's grammar school shit with pizza always. Back to YT. Begging, you mean? Is that what you mean? I don't know. Oh, he's back to YT being his job. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. It didn't seem to make sense to me. He was talking about working and going back to work. Now he's back to back to YT being his job. Yeah, well, of course. But again, Parasite Slayer, you hear that? Tony Pizza said YT is his job. I love, this is why you shouldn't stand up for pizza, ass face. Okay, this is why, because you come out with this stupid theory about how Tony Pizza doesn't have to pay taxes because he doesn't do this for a living. He just gets gifts and donations. And then Pizza 45 times in the following days comes out and says, by the way, I do this for a living. You're so stupid. Holy shit. Plays your shows constantly, checking his cash app. Green glasses. Yeah, he's fucking loser. I just zoomed in on Baller's pick, and it's fucking riffraff. Oh, is it? I didn't notice that. Oh shit, it is. What the fuck you got him on there for, bro? Holy shit, of all the white rappers, not Riff Raff. I eat minute rice and tuna fish with Chick-fil-A sauce all the time for dinner. Really? That's what's up. I fucking I've had this issue with girlfriends, you know. I had girlfriends who wanted to eat out every night. And this is when I was just working and stuff, you know what I mean? And it's like, baby. No. I mean, eating out maybe once, maybe twice a week. Okay. We're not eating out every fucking night. We're not spending $80 fucking on dinner every fucking night of the week. No way. But some people are like that. When it comes to food, I had a friend named Matt. This kid was a chef. He was really, really good at what he did. And he didn't have much money because he was a chef, you know? He wasn't working in no fucking 5-star restaurant in Vegas somewhere. He's working in fucking Pennsylvania. And he said to me one time, he didn't have much. He had a small apartment. He had some little clown car. I forget what his little tiny car was. And he was like, the one thing I'll never be cheap with is food. The one thing I'll never try to save money on is food. I'll spend anything on food. I'm like, well, that's crazy to me because it's literally like, it's like trash bags, for example. You know why I hate buying trash bags? They're trash. They go in the trash. You ever think about that? It pisses me off. It's like toilet paper. You know, it's not you're spending money on something you get to keep and enjoy. No, trash bags are trash. Before you even buy them, they're already trash. And food is something you're going to eat and then shit out. And then that's it. It's gone. So why not eat cheap and then buy some shit you want? You know, something you can keep, something you can hold in your hands and have for a while. I have to type fucking 15 emails and 50 Teams messages a day. Fuck that. Yeah, good ain't nothing but a means to an food. Wait, what was I supposed to say? But a means to an end. Yeah, food. Food ain't nothing but a means to an end. You get full. Don't matter what it is. Once in a while, it's nice to eat out, get an expensive meal, but it's pointless. It is. It's pointless. I mean, a lot of people like to eat out for the experience. You go out with a bunch of friends, or you go out to a company, event, or you go out with a woman, or if you're a woman, a man, and you talk and you make memories sometimes. I understand that. But like the chicks I was talking about, they want to eat out every night. That's just because they don't want to cook and they like eating out. Fuck that. No. The money he made over the last 3 years, he has nothing to show for it unless he buried it. 77K take home, LOL. I make over 100K. I don't take home near 77K after taxes, health coverage, 401K, etc. I feel you. I only make like $300 a year, so I'm really destitute. By the way, guys, if you'd like to donate, please do. I know I got some decent donations. That doesn't mean, people can just stop. At the moment, you guys are talking some computer shit or something. Yeah, that's where I disagree. I don't eat GMO, loaded trash, eat well, live longer. It doesn't have to be expensive, just clean. Well, no, I agree. No, I agree with you. I got to get better at that, Joseph. You're 100% right. I mean, food is, food will either keep you healthy or destroy you. No way. I mean, no doubt. Food will kill you if it's the wrong food. I got to get to the point, Joseph, where I know how to do that, But my point still stands. You can buy food and cook it. Good, healthy, clean food. For a hell of a lot less. I mean, it's not like a McChicken off $1 menu. I was trying to make a point there that, Tony Pizza's not worried about being healthy. Tony Pizza's he's already got one foot in the grave. His next home should be a fucking casket. Okay. So whether he eats $1 McChicken off the value menu or he fucking eats a steak and lobster, it's not going to make a difference. But as far as spending money on food and stuff like that, yeah, I mean, but you can still, like you said, it doesn't have to be expensive. You can eat healthy without, breaking the fucking bank. If you spend $75 on a meal at a restaurant, how much of your type of food, Joseph, that you cook and stuff, how many meals you think you can get out of $75? Several, I'd assume. But Joseph, sometimes, bro, you gotta email me or something. I gotta know how to eat that way. That's my second biggest. If it's not smoking that kills me, it'll be the food I eat. But I don't know how to eat any other way. I grew up in a home, where it was all Italian food all the time. All the time. My whole life. My mom still eats like shit to this day. She's got diabetes and everything. She probably eats pasta 5 times a week. I don't know how to live any other way. I don't. I grew up in such an unhealthy household. Oh my God. And let's be honest, during those times, people didn't give a fuck. Your average family, especially from, Brooklyn or Queens or somewhere, they're not worried about, fucking eating healthy. Especially Italian families. I mean, it's just about eating as much as possible. So I don't know. My doctor 9 years ago told me I have to have a low sodium diet. Told me, what my sodium intake should be, exactly how many milligrams, all that shit, and certain other things, of course, things I shouldn't eat, Then at one point they thought I was pre-diabetic, so I had a little scare, and I said, oh my God, I'm not fucking around anymore. I'm going to be careful about sugar and pasta and all that shit. Pasta turns into sugar. And I never stick to it. And even when I try, I don't know what to make. I don't know what's healthy. Every single fucking thing I look into as being a new meal option, there's something about that that's unhealthy, no matter what it is. I don't know. How do people eat healthy? How do you do it? How do you do it, Joseph? I swear to fucking Christ, if I ever become rich, I'm hiring a fucking private chef who knows how to cook healthy shit. When I was in rehab, we had the gourmet chef. Oh, every fucking meal. Delicious, healthy food. That's what I need in my life. I just don't know how to do it. I don't know. $15, I buy food for 2 weeks. I don't know about that, baller. $15 for 2 weeks. If you could do that, bro, more power to you. Nah, I could probably, if I say I lived alone, I could probably eat all week on maybe, honestly, $60, $70, no problem. No problem whatsoever. I've done it, So I just don't understand people that have no concept of the value of money. They don't understand it. Money is very hard to come by, and it's unbelievably important. If you don't understand the value of it, you just blow it. And that's what Tony Pizza does. He blows his money. But like I said the other day, if you've never done anything for money, how can you possibly understand the value of it? Like if you've never earned anything, Tony Pizza never earned anything. What he's doing on YouTube is what he's been doing his whole life, just on a street corner. All the rest of us have worked and had businesses and I did everything, you name it. I was a cook. I was a factory fucking worker. You know what I mean? I moved pianos for a fucking while. I built Harleys. I fucking sold drugs. I stole. I robbed. I did everything there is to do for money as a way to earn it. So I understand the value of it. Believe me. I do. Yeah. But Pizza, his work history is YouTube. I mean, I don't even know how that would be part of his work history, but it is. That's it. But of course, if he were to write up a resume, it would be, I was the bodyguard for the Gotti kids. I was a Gambino enforcer. I was a bar owner at the Bucket of Blood. I was a bouncer also at the Bucket of Blood. I was I got paid to be in Bad Vegan. I was an actor. I opened 70,000 pizzerias all over the country. You name it. It's fucking, except not a word of it is true. I splurge once a week on crazy meals. That's it. Rest of the week, I eat normal. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll eat like normal all week. And then like, depending on what nights Shannon has off, usually like Friday and Saturday or something. At least one of those nights, if not both, will either go out to eat something nice go somewhere nice to eat, or we'll order in some good food that's expensive. But I don't like doing it often. You know what I mean? Again, the other night we were going to DoorDash something. I told Shanna what I wanted. She picked what she wanted, and she put all the items in a cart. And I said to Shanna, she was about to place the order. I said, "How much is that?" She said, "With tip, it's $105." I said, I'm sorry, what? Now, guys, we can afford that, but I ain't spending it. I said, forget it. We'll call the restaurant. We'll order this shit, and I'll go pick it up. Guess how much it was? I swear to you guys, $61. Ordering it from the restaurant and going to pick it up. And the place is 13 miles away. And it was nighttime. You fly down Route 30. It's like a straight shot. No big deal. $60. So, and it's not like there was a $45 tip and that's what made it $105. It's that when you order from DoorDash, every single price is inflated. DoorDash, raises the prices so they get a cut of everything you buy. You know what I'm saying? So you might be ordering, say, a burger that's $11.99 in the restaurant. It's $16.99 on DoorDash's menu. So it's like we got to the point where we were doing it fairly often. Fuck DoorDash. No way. That $105 for $61 worth of food. Nope. It's bullshit. I talked to somebody on here. I don't, if he ever wants to come in the chat and say who he is, he can. It's up to him. But he told me he's the person that actually got me started with DoorDash, and he said that he started doing DoorDash because he was spending so much money on DoorDash. He said, "Well, at least I can get some of it back this way." You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's another thing about DoorDash that's kind of makes it difficult. Just imagine that you're out DoorDashing for 8-9 hours a day, which is what a lot of DoorDashers do. You're in fried chicken restaurants, you're in Mexican restaurants, you're in pizzerias, you're in Chinese food places, you're in fucking sub shops, you're in fucking wing places, you're every kind of food under the sun you're smelling all day. You'd be lucky not to have spent all the money you made on food by the end of the day. How many times can you walk into a Chick-fil-A without finally buying something? Shit smells good. Yeah. How'd you know that? Let me see. I got messages. I want to see if there's anything I need to read. Okay. First of all, Angel sent me a message a little while ago. That's when you heard me saying, "Can I repeat this?" She said, "When he comes on my panel, he does not attack anyone. At first, I was worried that he kept coming on, but now he comes on and doesn't say anything negative about you or anyone else." So there you go. That's Angel's response to what we were saying. And Pizza's now saying he only made $77,000 over 3 years. Come on, man. 77,000 over 3 years. Guys, again, you have to understand that I know. When I was making I was making a pretty extraordinary amount of money for a while. Okay. I'll just say that on here for a long time, for about 18 fucking months. More money than I ever imagined possible to make on YouTube. Okay. I've said how much before. I don't like, constantly repeating it. And I could tell you about just night after night watching Tony Pizza make more than that consistently. I'm telling you, based on that, and I don't do pizza math, I do actual math. If he made less than $100,000 every year, I would be fucking shocked. I don't even believe the 77,000. Not that it's too much, that it's not enough. There's no fucking way. The guy would have nights regularly where, and I'm not talking about when he was faking it, when you could see it was real, when people like Candela were donating to him and shit. I talked to some of the people who were donating to him. I mean, you're talking, he'd have nights where he's making between $500 and $1,200 a night. Every night. I mean, he's full of shit. He's saying that now because of the IRS stuff. I've told you guys a while ago that he made at least $250,000 in the last 3.5 years, and I stand by it. That's shooting low, if you ask me. And nobody can tell me I'm wrong, even if it doesn't look that way to you, because I know exactly what I was making on here. I know what I'm making on here now. And I know that Tony Pizza probably always made more money than me on here. Always. So if I know I made a certain amount and I know Pizza made more than me, then I know at the very least how much he made. You know what I mean? He's full of shit. He's full of shit. And you guys got to remember something. Think about this. The money I made, I never gave you figures before YouTube took their cut. No. If I said I made 8,000 one month, I wasn't talking about like you count up all the super chats and then add them up. No. Every single day, my Google AdSense tells me, it updates and it tells me how much money I'm up to. So, every day I could check around 6, 7 o'clock. It updated from the day before, and I'll know how much I brought home between those 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the month, you get a figure. That's exactly how much you're getting after YouTube takes their 30%. Always about half my income was from super chats. So half my income I lost at least 30% of, and I was making $8,000-$9,000 a month consistently after the 30%. Okay. So if Tony Pizza's making more than me, remember something. He don't get super chats. There is no 30% to take. It's all cash. If you give me $100 super chat donation, the most I'm going to get is $70. If you give Tony Pizza $100 cash app, he gets $100. So if I was making what I was making after losing 30% of it, then imagine what he makes and has been making, getting 100% of all the money donated to him. 100 fucking percent. I'm telling you guys, hundreds of thousands of dollars without a fucking doubt. No question about it. No, of course he's not. No, I can't stand Gene Deal, Beefsteak Charlie. I believe about 7% of everything Gene Deal says. Gene Deal is one of those guys from the first time I ever heard him speak, I had him pegged as a fucking liar. I don't like him. Which tax shit, Jason? Which tax shit? I don't pay taxes because I'm a content creator. Oh, that you mean about Parasite Slayer and stuff? What he said? Oh, yeah, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I know. He's actually that stupid that he thinks he's getting Social Security and never worked. Pizza, you are the dumbest motherfucker alive. Yeah. And that's another thing about doing your taxes, Tony. I mean, Tony's going to panhandle his whole life, so he has no worries. But that's another reason I suggest to every content creator that you do your fucking taxes and you're honest on them, because you pay into Social Security and shit. So you can, just like anybody working any job does. That's how it works. You know what I mean? Just because you're a content creator, it doesn't mean that you don't pay into the same shit everybody else does. Of course you do. You're subject to the same exact taxes everybody else is. And not only that, but me, like personally, I want my income to be high on my tax returns because of credit and shit. What if I do decide, I want to get us a new house, or, you know what I mean? I want a new vehicle or something. I want it to look good. You know what I mean? I want it to look good. So there's benefits to it. You just got to understand that taxes are a part of fucking life. That's all. It's not really that big a deal. If you take a portion of all your taxes and put them aside, I'm sorry, hold on. If you take a portion of all your income, and put them away for taxes, then it doesn't hurt that much when you have to pay into it. It's just like, okay, well, that money was there for that anyway. It's just like if you know how to save money. Savings is supposed to never be touched, at least not till you reach some goal or some age or something like that. Same shit with tax money. All that horse shit on here talking about secret bank accounts and all that. Yeah, I told a guy once how I have a separate bank account where I keep the tax money. I literally put I had my Venmo and PayPal going into that one account, and then Cash App was, mine, whatever. And then the stuff that went into there, that was for taxes at the end of the year. Okay. That's my secret bank account. That's what it's for. The money in that account is for when I owe taxes. This way, it doesn't have to come out of the money that's in our checking and our savings and stuff. I had to do it with my DJ business. Every dime I got paid for years, except I'm not going to lie, I got paid off the books for years sometimes. But depending on where I was working, you put 35% aside of everything you make. You put 35% aside. That's it. And then guess what? Sometimes you won't even end up owing that much at the end of the year. Now you got a little extra you could take out after you pay your shit. You got some left over, But Tony doesn't understand. And there's really, it doesn't matter to him because, how could it benefit him anyway? He's always going to be a guy who's living on the fucking streets. But if he wants Social Security someday, I don't know at this point what he could rack up. What has he got? 7, 8 years, until it's time to retire. You can retire whenever you want, but you know what I mean? Average retiring, except for Trump, they're going to push it back to 69, the retirement age. Mark my words. But, I don't even know if there's any point, at this age. I'm saying 58 fucking years old. But that's how you collect Social Security. You pay into it. If you don't pay into it, you can never take anything from it. That's just the way it works. So. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, when you're not paying, yeah. Last year, I spent $13K on DoorDash. I had to fall back heavy. What? Bro, you're tripping. You're tripping. My stepson the other day asked if we could DoorDash him something. It's like, no. Just tell me what you want. I'll go get it. Or I'll make you something. You know what I mean? But we're not going to do this now where it's like every night you just pick from a list of restaurants and decide what you want to eat. Fuck out of here. What? No fucking way. No, I'm not paying $30 every night so you could eat Burger fucking King or Wendy's. Ain't happening. DoorDash, I'll be the first to say, as a DoorDasher, is the biggest ripoff on planet fucking Earth. It really is. Those fees and shit, man. But you know what they count on? They count on people being willing to spend whatever they have to spend to not have to do anything to prepare a meal and to get it delivered to them. That's it. So you can't knock them for doing it, but you got to really consider what you're doing when you're fucking using DoorDash. I mean, I told you that shit. If I would have spent $105 on that food the other night, this is one meal that we were going to eat while we're watching a fucking movie. By the way, Cellar Door, if you haven't seen it on Amazon Prime, great movie. Check it out. Great fucking movie. Anyway, that's it. It's just one meal. $105? If we were going out eating at a nice restaurant, sure, of course. But that's not what the food costs. So it's like you're telling me that in order to have it delivered, I'm paying 45 fucking extra dollars. Well, 44.61, so 44 extra dollars. No, I have a car with a very high car payment that I have to pay every fucking month. I'll just get in that and drive it to the fucking place. It'll cost me about $2.75 in gas tops. You know what I mean? And 40 minutes of my time. We'll be fine. Fuck ordering that shit. I spend more than I want to on DoorDash, but I live dolo, cooking every night all the time. Shit gets old. Yeah, if you could afford it, fuck it. You know what I mean? But most people can't. 1 or 2 times a week isn't bad. That's not bad. Eating out every night is wild. Would much rather cook. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I make, I can cook a little bit. I'm not great, but first of all, okay. Sorry, I was looking at a message I just got. I can cook a little bit. I grew up in an Italian family, number one. Number two, I worked as a cook for a long time. I started working as a cook when I was like 16 years old, and I didn't stop till I was, I worked at restaurants till I was about 20, 21, and then I started my DJ business. But the entire time I had that DJ business, I worked at a catering company cooking for them. I worked for them for 7 years. So till I was 27, 28 years old, I cooked. So I'm fine with making myself shit every goddamn night. If I want something, like I said, it's no big deal. I'll go get it. But I'm not DoorDashing it. That's good, Miss Can't Be Wrong. Everybody should love to cook. I like to spend a few dollars on a good meal. Yeah, but I know you, Ducks. Not every night, right? I don't think you're down for doing that shit every night like some people do. Like, for instance, Ducks, you got a few dollars, right? Would you fucking eat a $75 meal every night like Tony Pizza? What are you talking about, hey now? I never thought about cooking at home when I got married 30 years later. I can't imagine what we've saved by my wife being a great cook. I got lucky in more ways than one. Yeah, bro. You did. It's a lot less expensive. A lot less expensive. I mean, if you can cook, you can eat cheap. And you could eat fairly healthy cheap. You know? Sal Di Felice, my wife eats and spends on food like an addict. Food is the only drug our body actually needs, but I'm with you, FBS, $2,000 in pocket. I'm eating my son's SpaghettiOs. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. No doubt. No doubt. If she can't cook, save all that money from eating out every night. Send her ass to the Cordon Bleu for some culinary lessons. There you go. I enjoy cooking, but day to day, the survival, it becomes a chore. I don't mind barbecues and breaking out steaks and chops on the grill. My specialty is meat. Be careful how you say that. Tony Pizza's specialty is meat too. Stand-up guys, especially, really is meat. You know, like, sorry, I'm like a child. I see something like that, and I gotta react like a 5th grader. I feel that way about vacations sometimes. It's like food when it's over. It's over and quite frankly depressing. I know. I got to a point with vacations where I was like, what's the fucking point? Because once you get home, after a while, you don't even think about that vacation. It's not like you don't remember it necessarily, but you don't think about it. You still want a vacation. And no matter how much time you're on vacation, you want more. But I love going to certain places so much that I'm willing to spend a fortune on it. A fortune. I told you those Florida vacations, we were spending upwards of like 10 grand each vacation. That is crazy. I mean, if you stay in a nice hotel, like a luxury hotel, you stay on the beach and you get a nice rental car and you fly there and back and shit like that. It's $4,000 before you even get on the fucking plane. You know what I mean? Like, you already booked your hotel, you booked your rental car, you paid for the plane tickets, and more importantly, you paid for the luggage. You know, you can get a plane ticket from here to Fort Lauderdale for $32. No bullshit. But by the time you pay for a carry-on bag, a check bag and whatever, it's like, for me and Shannon, it was about $800 to $1,000 the flight round trip, just because of luggage. Because that's where they get you. They sell cheap tickets now, but if you want to actually bring anything with you, you might as well be spending $300, $400, $500 a ticket. So, you know, by the time you planned everything and paid for everything in advance, $4,000 before you step off the plane, easy. The one vacation we took, we probably spent like $4,800 before we got off the plane. Then you got to factor in like your hotel, like valet parking, $50 a day, shit like that. And it's your only choice. You can't park yourself, valet parking, $50 a day for that. Meals, which, you know, in like Fort Lauderdale, Miami, you're talking about, you get a couple of burgers and some wings and a couple of drinks. You're talking about $80, $90 fucking dollars. Okay. So meals and souvenirs and fucking, you know, little things you buy for the beach and stuff like that. You buy food for your room. You tip every fucking buddy. You maybe take a trip to the casino here and there. I mean, easily 10 G's for 8-9 days in South Florida. You know, but I didn't regret a single fucking trip, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Hopefully we will be soon. Hopefully. If not Florida, somewhere. Because the peace of mind of not being at home and worrying about everything being organized and clean and what the fucking dogs are doing, and do they have to go out right now, or were they out recently, and you know, everything, you know, my stepson and my mom, and just, you know, you're not at home. You're somewhere where you ain't got to worry about shit. You can make a mess of the room. Somebody's going to come clean it. You know, and your only concern is, how long am I going to stay at the beach today? What fancy restaurant are we going to eat at? You know what I mean? Are we going to drive to Miami or not? You know, shit like that. And the quality time we have together on those trips is just, I love it. I love it. Is that right, Jordan, Canada? Huh. Interesting. I grew up on pizza and cheeseburgers and hot dogs, but I'm skinny. Weight don't stick until recently. But I was skinny as a motherfucker till my daughter's mom got pregnant. I went to jail. I gained like 40 fucking pounds. And, but I never went above, my weight was always 160 to 175. 175 was the tops until I got the heart failure. And, you know, they put me on all this medication. And then it's like, you know, it makes you gain weight. You know what I mean? Me too, Chris, but 30 years, only fish, chicken, main meal at night. Time to stay away from white bread, pasta, etc. But it's hard. Again, you have worse health issues than me. Yeah. Is Jesse coming on at 7? $15 a week for 2 weeks. I do the same when I don't scan expensive items at self-checkout. Man, you do that? Some fucking woman a while ago did that shit. It was her and her daughter. And the woman brought her shit to the fucking self-checkout. I was waiting on one, so, and she was a nice looking woman. I ain't gonna lie, she was bad. So I was, keeping an eye on her, and they were real fast. It was like they got to the self checkout and boom, they were hauling ass out the door. And when I went up to the thing to use it, all her shit was still on the screen. She just didn't pay. She just scanned everything, threw it in a bag, and left. And this looked like a well-to-do, hot white chick. Just like, that's odd. I never would have expected that. I'm not gonna lie. That threw me for a loop. Speaking of money, I need some, guys, so bring your wallets to the treehouse. Yeah, I'm ending right now. Let me just read a few more comments, Jesse. Pizza said he opened over 100 pizzerias. Yeah, he opened the doors to them so he could go in and use the bathroom. I spent too much on DoorDash last year, especially in this cold weather period. Who feels like going out? But it's 30 to 40 degrees higher. I hear you. Let me see. We need a rap battle. Who does, Jason? All right, Jesse. Jason, Mike's left BS set baller. Baller is my rap nemesis now since Real Talk is gone. Yeah, no doubt. I want Jason to come up here and rap too. Tonight, guys, I will come back on because I need money. I will come back on and hopefully Baller's around maybe to join me. I like having him on the night shows. Anybody else who wants to join or no? And maybe we'll have a rap battle. Baby A, if you're available, a little something. It doesn't have to be a battle. People could just come up and rap. Why not? There isn't a person who watches that shit and doesn't get a kick out of it. Not a single person. If you say you had made more, what would he say? What are we talking about? Money, like me and pizza? Oh, damn, I'm that far behind? I don't know. That wasn't the point of Pizza attacking anyone. Her show was about her letting him, after him saying, Mopine, is that supposed to say Maureen or something? Wiped up MRE's spooge from her daughter and her bro was a rat. And she was, God damn. No, I feel you. Listen, to each at their own, I guess, whatever she wants to do. Come on, Joe Camdella came like 15K, never mind tons of others who gave him thousands. Yeah, there's no question. I'd say more than 15K. Maybe that first year, 15K. Another thing about Candela that was fucked up. Let me see something. Being a content creator is a job, period. No different than clocking in every day. You pay taxes and get money towards Social Security for your future. Yeah, 100%. That's the way it works, I don't think Tony Pizza realizes that you're not just entitled to Social Security when you hit 65 or so. It's not how it works, bro. That's not how it works. I don't know if I haven't got one in a while. I don't think. I don't know if other people, if they come yearly or what, but I used to get statements from Social Security all the time that would tell me if I got sick or hurt or whatever, what I would get paid every month, how much I had paid in and during my lifetime, stuff like that. My DJ career helped out a lot. Because I made a lot of fucking money. You know what I mean? So I paid in a lot, but it's what you got to do in life, I mean, that's just the way it is. Chris, when you and your wife go out to eat, what place do you go to the most? Oh, it depends, Philly Bob. There's not this place is fucked up. It's a lot of corporate chain restaurants. There's not a lot of mom and pop places. That's where we like to go, real Italian restaurants and stuff, like when we go to South Philly or Little Italy or in Manhattan or fucking, wherever. Around here, I don't know, man. I would say, I'm not even sure, honestly, where we go to the most. There's a specific place in York that we both love. It's amazing food. It's real cheap, though. It's a neighborhood place, but it's been here forever. People come from Maryland and everywhere to go there. That we used to go there a lot, but we don't go out to eat that much anymore. But, when we go out to eat around here, it's like, where do you go? You fucking a steakhouse like Outback or some shit like that, or, some corporate bullshit. There's no fancy restaurants anywhere around here. None. Not a one. I'm not kidding either. Except for Heritage Hills, I think it's a hotel. It has this place, Windows on the Green. I think that's pretty expensive. I haven't eaten there for a long time. I don't know. I mean, it's so rare now because usually we'll go out and then get something on the way home, or we'll stay in and we'll order in. It just depends. Pizza said, you're not a DJ, been turning down work all night. Oh, because I'm getting offers. You yeah, right. You fucking wish, Pizza. You wish. Pizza started his nightly FBS party, has he? I don't know, Anthony. Hopefully, I don't know if it'll be in the winter, maybe early in the summer or something. Yeah, but that vacation is so important for your overall mental health. Plus, you feel like the hard work you do most of the year, it's a reward. So I will never knock it unless you really can't afford. Yeah, it's the one thing that I don't give a fuck. I will spend a fucking fortune because, quite honestly, there's no other way. It's not like if you want to go to I don't fucking know. If you want to go to some regular average tourist destination or something, we love South Florida, for example. Like that's one of our favorite places. And you just can't go there and have a really good time if you don't have the money. I mean, you could get hotels dirt cheap that are shit fucking holes. But if you want to stay in a really nice hotel, and we stay in, trust me, I'm never going to tell anybody because I can't, but there's a couple of different hotels we stay in, and I'm telling you, they are, if 5-star hotels. They're fucking beautiful. And I'm talking about, a hotel room that's like, 1,800 square feet, like wraparound balconies and fucking gigantic fucking bathrooms with marble and, just we stay in beautiful hotels and they're expensive. I mean, you're talking about $500 a night minimum. I don't want to stay in no shithole. And I want to be right there at the beach, oceanfront room. You know what I mean? So we go all out. And then we will usually rent a nice car, some sort of convertible, something like that. And we eat at decent restaurants, nice restaurants. And we like to spend money. We like to go to the casino and play. Every now and then we love Hard Rock. We love to buy souvenirs for people and shit. So it's just not a time to be cheap. I don't really care. When we're there, it's like, fuck it. We'll worry about the money later. Tell you the truth, I don't think we bought much. I don't think we bought anything at Sawgrass. No, we did. We went in. Yeah, I think I bought some polo shit. Shadow went in the Hey Dude store and bought some of those fucking sneakers and shit. And we probably did some other stuff. And then Rainforest Cafe, that's a good, I don't even know, probably $100 and something for the two of us. Yeah, Sawgrass is some shit, man. I'll tell you what, that place is amazing. We like to go do a lot of different shit. There's a couple of flea markets. There's a specific item I look for. Always, I love going to flea markets. And we'll go there and spend, we've spent just on that one item I like on multiple items, all the same item, but maybe 20 or 30 of them. We spent at one supermarket in one flea market in one day just on this one item I like. Many of them. I think $550 at the flea market. Yeah. So we go all out, we do. I want to live it up when I'm there, Oh, okay. Baller, you said drop the link. I got to go in 7 minutes because Jesse's coming on. Can you come on tonight and we'll do it? Leon McCarthy, $10. I found Pizza's purse again. Oh, oof. Thank you, Leon. Thank you very, very much. Guys, I got a message because I forgot all about it. Pizza's streaming us right now. Oh, is that right? Oh, that's disgusting, Santor. Well, I used to bring my daughter to the Rainforest Cafe in Towson, and we had one of those memberships where it was like, priority seating. Like as soon as you get there, it don't matter how much of a wait there is. You go first. There's like discounts on appetizers, all this different shit. I used to take my daughter to the one in Towson, Maryland, all the time, and in the summer, a few times a summer, and we'd be at the Wildwood or something. The one in Atlantic City, and the one in Disney, Animal Kingdom. So I love that place because I made so many memories there with her. And Shannon had never eaten at one until that one in Florida. But now that you told me that, I'm gonna rethink it, guys. I gotta go. Will you come on tonight, Baller? But before I do that, Tony Pizza is streaming us, so you know what to do. Flood the fucking chat with the most disgusting insults you can come up with for that fucking homeless scumbag, degenerate, cocksucking, deadbeat weasel who's watching us right now. Flood the chat. That's right, Anthony Cipollone. It's time. Yeah, he's streaming us. So that's what we do from now on. When Pizza's streaming us, just let the insults pour in. And I mean, get fucking nasty. And I'll read as many as I can. I'll at least put them up on the screen before I have to go in exactly 6 minutes. We're in a hurry. Let's do it. Pizza, you knob gobbler. Pizza, fuck you. Madi, it's fatbalditalian@gmail, not Sicilian, fatbalditalian@gmail.com. You're welcome, baby. Hey, thanks for being here. I saw Pizza trying to lick Leon's red rocket this afternoon. I wouldn't be surprised if you did. Oh, you'll be there tonight? Awesome, guys. Yeah, please come back tonight. We'll have fun. I've been enjoying the shit out of those shows. So you figure 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'll be on tonight. Wait a minute.
Every little fucking thing I do. If you need money, you should have never been eating a $75 fucking meal to begin with, ever. But they don't. They're just like, if I need money, I shouldn't eat.
No, I didn't say that.
I shouldn't do a cooking show. I shouldn't do a cooking show. That cooking show, he can't do a cooking show. He don't know how to cook.
Yeah, right.
He knows how to put Pop Tarts in a toaster. Pop Tarts.
I know how to pay bills, take care of my responsibilities, and support a fucking family. But you go ahead with your cooking. That's a way more valuable skill. I didn't say don't eat. You see how he changes it? He said I shouldn't eat. I would never say you shouldn't eat. You're a human being. I mean, I hope you stop eating so you die. But if you want to stay alive, yeah, you gotta keep eating, fuckface. I said, as you already know, you shouldn't be eating $75 meals, and you shouldn't. You rely on handouts for a living. That's what you rely on. You constantly give people a list of bills telling them what you need and how broke you are. So when they give you money, you're supposed to be respectful and say, I'm going to make the money you guys give me just to show you how much I appreciate it. I'm going to stretch it as far as I can, and I'm going to eat as cheaply as possible. Instead of rubbing it in their faces that you're squandering their fucking money on bullshit that nobody needs. Like a $75 seafood fucking dinner. You fucking clown. And don't act like every time you do that, it's a cooking show, fuckface. You eat like that just because that's how you eat. What do you do, a cooking show once every 9 months? Fuck out of here. And nobody wants to see you cook, you filthy, dirty fucking scumbag. Pizza, how's your brother taste? Pizza, the prince of banging trannies. Pizza humps my leg. I know, Leon. I'm sorry. Oof. You don't deserve that. Eat shite pizza. Coo Kings. What is that? Pizza likes to fart in the bathtub and bite the bubbles. Too bad his rolling home doesn't have one now. Oh, yeah. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, I never even thought about that. Wait a minute. His house doesn't have... No, it has to have a bathroom, right? His camper doesn't have a bathroom? Tell me that's true. Tell me that's true, because I have to get off here. Tell me. Does he really not have a fuck? Nah, he's got to have a bathroom. What should you do? What do you mean, Jason? They gave you a wrench in Pizza's chat? Well, why are you in Pizza's chat, Jason? Guys, this is my advice to you. Don't even go over there to insult them. You never want to be seen in that chat. Not even to troll them. It's disgusting. And now you got a fucking wrench, Jason, and what can you do about it? You can't get rid of it. You know what I mean? Now you got a wrench in Pizza's chat. You're going to have to take a hot shower and scrub yourself raw when this show is over, because you have to feel dirty now. I have more table manners than that animal. I bet you do, Leon. Yeah, he does that, I think, because he feels like, oh, Jason, you know what you do? Jason, start blocking everybody who doesn't have a wrench. Start blocking his people. They probably all have wrenches, but if they don't, start blocking them, bro. Yeah, block his donors. Block everybody you can, Jason. And text me and let me know how it goes. I got to get going. It's 7:14. I love you all, and until next time, salute. See you at 10 o'clock. Peace.